Let's start our interview with a few questions about you. So, how old are you?
I'm 28 years old.
Where do you come from and what was your job there?
I was in Syria. I came from Syria, Damascus, and I worked in economy.
Okay.
Economic company.
What about your family? Do you have a wife or siblings?
No, I'm single. I have only my family as brother, sister, and mother, father.
Did they cross the borders with you, or do you come to Germany alone?
No, I came only with friends. Also, my family is still in Syria. Only my brother is in another country also.
Okay, and why did you have to leave your native country?
Yeah, the war, and because of the war, the army was calling people to fight. And yeah, the young people, I already did my military service, but they have the chance to recall us when they want more people to fight. And there is also always in the streets this checkpoints for the army that sometimes exist only to take the people to the army. So they will put this checkpoint, come 2-3 buses, they fill them with young people and then to the army. So that was terror for us. So I stayed 5 years in this problems that we have, but they start to make new laws that sometimes all people that are younger than 13 years old are not allowed to travel. Sometimes they say we need to have the allowance from or agreement from the army that we can travel. And after 1 week they say, yeah, okay, no problem, you can travel. So in this week we will be in horror. And when they say, oh, okay, no problem, forget about it, the person will take the first chance to travel.
Okay, and you got this chance?
Yeah, it happens at least 4 times that I waited, but then it's because people that I know, people that close to us, have been called to the army. So it's not a joke. It's a horror to fight. And you don't want to fight. Also, I wasn't afraid of dying. Wasn't afraid of economic problems. My position was very good, and yeah, my life was really good. Also, yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Would you like to go back to Syria once?
As I remember it before the problems, yeah, but when I remember it after the problems, for me, the name Syria is really terror for me. When I hear Syria, I remember right away the problems, the army, the checkpoints, the secret agency. It's terror for us to hear this name, but if it's better, yeah, for sure. It's my country, it's my home.
There aren't many good vibes about Syria when you hear it.
Yeah, also Syria was beautiful, but yeah, right after when I only remember those images of checkpoints, it's something like we have an expression that says, "Who get burned from eating soup, he will like blow on the yogurt." Also, yeah, when man experiences something very, very hard, he will be afraid always from anything near this thing. Also, I hope things go back. It's my homeland. It's gonna be my first and last place that I will live in. But
you hadn't another chance.
I hadn't. I had another, or I hadn't. The question nochmal bitte.
So you hadn't another chance than leaving it?
Yeah, I had no chance.
Because you won't like to go in the army?
I have no other chance. Yeah, no other chance.
So let's talk about your escape now. How many and which borders did you cross during it?
I was from Syria to Turkey. It was legally with ship, legally travel, and in Turkey I tried it for 6 months to have a job there, but it was very hard to find a job in my section of Arbeit, section of work in economy. I can only work in fabric, in cleaning something that only give you money to live. So it's only that you're not dying. So I had to find another chance to build my future. So I had to travel to Europe. It's the only chance that I had. So I traveled to Greek and stayed there for 3 months until I could travel with airplane. So. Yeah.
Okay, and were there many problems during your escape, for example, with money or food or a job, or I don't know?
Money, yeah, we spent too much money in this travel. But I could, the money that I had was enough for me. I spent it, all of them. Yeah. And food, no, we hadn't any problem with food. Place to live, we also had places to live. We always find to rent a house or to go to a hotel or something. So we didn't sleep in the street, we didn't starve from food, but we did spend too much money.
Okay, so it wasn't that hard, because if we talk about an escape, we only have the pictures of poor people in mind that sit on a boat and only a few moments away from dying, and there are different kinds of an escape.
Yeah, it depends on what did you experience in your life to compare between those two lives. If I compared my situation in traveling with my life before this crisis in Syria, it was terror. But when I compare it with the horror that I had in my heart because of the army, it's nothing. So because I'm facing the death, it's okay. So I'm facing the death. But to wait to face it, waiting is more terrifying than facing things. It's like they say we are gonna take you to the army, but we don't know when. So you are just waiting. But when you are on the sea, when this rubber boat, the water playing with this rubber boat, so it's only a matter of a few hours and it's gonna end. You live or you die. It's end. But you're not living for 1, 2 months, 1 year, 2 years waiting for you don't know what. So.
Well, you see it in a really easy way, I think. But I think it wasn't like this before you started your escape, right?
Wasn't like this? What was it?
What were your expectations about the trip before you started it?
My expectation about the trip. Yeah, I had image in my mind that it's not gonna be easy. Yeah, and it wasn't that easy. Yeah, it was hard. It was to feel homeless, to walk on the street looking for a place to sleep, go to hotel, deal with those smugglers that want only your money no matter what. It's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy.
So you were instructed on other people to cross the borders, and
so I was with my friends when we traveled. That makes it easier. When someone travels alone, it's harder. But when you are with friends, I was with 6 friends, so we were as a group, always together. Sometimes we escaped from smuggler in the middle of the night because he didn't do what he wanted. He say, like, for example, he will take us to an island in Greeceland, but he's gonna take us to some other. Maybe this another one is empty, no people in it. We're gonna die there. So we escaped from him in the middle of the night, 1, 2 o'clock, running in the street from him.
Okay.
Yeah, but as a group, it's sometimes we laugh about it, but
yeah, it sounds a bit like a scene of a film.
Genau.
Yeah. And how long did it take until you were here in Germany?
From the moment that I tried to travel until I arrived, about 4 months.
And live all your friends here now too, or do they live in other cities?
In other cities. I'm alone. In this city, I'm alone because how they work in Germany, that they distribute people in all Germany. So it's the system that when they put our names, so the system will send each one to a country or cities according to how many people there, how many refugees are there. So they won't, be in one city or in one place.
And how did you spend your first days here in Germany after your arrival?
Better than the traveling.
Okay.
Place to sleep, place to eat, and no more terror.
And what are your expectations for the next weeks here?
Next weeks? I'm now
or
in
months or years?
Yeah.
Do you want to live with a family later here?
To live with a family. To live with a German family or to live with a family that I have a family?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, for sure I want a family for me, like wife and kids. But I need to work on this. So now I'm learning the language and I will start looking for a job in economy in my Beruf, in my works. When I can get good money, like to get a house, a loan, to be self-dependent,
that will be an important step for your future, I think.
For sure.
Yeah, and do you regret coming to Germany, or do you think you can call it your home once?
It's not my home, it's not going to be my home, but regret it? No, I don't regret it. I did left my house, I did left my car, my job, my family, but they were all in a chance to be gone because of the army. So I did lose everything, but now I'm not afraid of being called to the army. Now I only have to struggle to have a better life, to work and have family and those things. But regretting, no, because the horror is still there. It's not end. And I didn't travel because I only wanted to travel. I only dreamed of better life. No, my life was already good, but it was in danger.
Do you still live in contact with your family?
Yeah, sure, every day.
So you call them, or?
Yeah, call them, the internet, Skype, and sure.
Okay, so then you aren't that alone here.
Skyping is not like contacting,
but it's better than nothing, I think. Yeah,
you're not gonna be living, how are they good?
So now we will come to the end of our interview. There are only a few questions left. And what do you think about the prejudices about refugees? Do you think that some of them are justified? And do you suffer of them?
Sometimes it's extreme. So they experience bad thing from few of us, and they apply it to all of us. So this is although sometimes those people who make problems doesn't need anyway another home. For example, it's hard to answer. It's prejudice. It's not easy to answer. It's prejudice anyway. It's not good to prejudge people. To be careful with dealing with him is something, and to prejudge him, to push him away is something else. Like for example, when someone come to me, I'm not gonna go right away, hug him and invite him to my house, or give him, if anyone came from the street and told me I want money, I'm not gonna give him money. So this is to be careful. But prejudice, to see someone who came and I say that he's a murderer or he's a terror person, this is too much. This is extreme, because it's not fair to push someone away because of experience from others you had.
And do you think some people here did that because of you? Or if they saw you, do you think they had negative prejudices about you?
The time that I arrived to Germany was the time when they were welcoming us. So when I compare that time with this time, the people, how they used to treat us, it's different. Man can see it, obviously. It changed.
Okay, that was my last question. So would you like to add anything? Did you forget something you would like to say? Or?
I think
Okay, so then thank you a lot and the
Welcome.
best wishes to you. I hope that your plans for the future will become the truth.
Thank you.